put on your camera quickly, children.
Ma'am, the meeting is not in the focus now.
Okay, children, 1 second. Okay, I've told the team. Just give me a minute. By the time, children, we will just start ahead with. So now in the last class, I started with volume of a sphere, right? Did I start with volume of a sphere, or
Yes, ma'am.
I did start with volume of a sphere? So we know the formula for volume of a sphere is how much? 4 by 3 pi r cube, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, children, I think meeting is in the focus mode. Please put on your camera now. Children, please tell me. Please put on your camera now. Yeah. Okay, Abdullah, Vidal, and Hafsa. Now quickly put on your camera, children, and we will start with the questions for today. Children, so come to this question. Did I teach you the formula for density as well? What is the formula for density, children?
Your density is mass by volume.
Yeah, density is mass by volume.
Mass
By volume. So these are the two formulas that we will be needing today. So now the first question it says is
Ma'am,
the
good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, Amar. The diameter of a metallic ball.
Ma'am, can you say me from where are you starting? I have missed many class earlier.
Amar, okay, look here. I am starting with a new topic today. Not a new topic. I did start it in last class, but I'll just quickly revise for you. In today's class, I'm starting with volume of a sphere. Okay. So you just need to focus
Which
on this
chapter?
formula. Volume of a sphere, the formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So what is the meaning of volume? Can somebody tell me what is the meaning of volume?
Ma'am, volume means
Volume
I
means
forgot.
volume means the
Ma'am, is
capacity
it
of
new
any
chapter or the condition?
volume means capacity. Okay. What is the capacity of any object? That is the volume. So volume of a sphere means what is the capacity of the sphere, right? Now focus on this question. It says diameter of a metallic ball is 4.2 centimeter. What is the mass of the ball? Mass of the ball if density of metal is 8.9 gram centimeter per centimeter. Now children, look at this thing. First of all, density. Now, what is density? See, density basically means that how much of the substance is present per unit volume. Okay. For example, it is given 8.9 gram per centimeter cube. That means in 1 centimeter cube, how much of the metal is there? How much metal is there in 1 centimeter cube? 8.9 grams of metal is there. Right. Now, children, is density a substance property or is it dependent upon the shape of the substance? Is it a substance property or is it dependent upon the shape of the substance? If I say I have a metal whose density is 8.9 grams, I make a ball of that metal, I make a cone of that metal, I make a cylinder of that metal, I make a cube of that metal. Will the density change or will the density remain the same?
It will remain the same.
Exactly, children, density remains the same for whatever the shape it is. Remember this thing. And even children, the volume also remains the same. Right? Volume also remains the same. What changes is the surface area changes. So now, look here. What does my question say? Question says to calculate the mass when density is given. Now we know what is the relationship between density and mass. Density is mass upon volume. What is given to me? Density is given to me. What do I have to calculate? Mass I have to calculate. So is there a way to calculate the volume? Is there a way to calculate volume?
Yes.
Yes. Children, so I know volume of metallic ball. How much does the volume become? Ball is in what shape?
Yeah.
Here. So what is the formula for ball now? 4 by 3
Why are you?
by r cube. Right? Amar, put on your camera. So answer becomes 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r cube. Now what is the radius?
4 by 2. 4.2 by 2.
2.2 by 2. Right, children? So we will do 4.2
Yes,
by
ma'am.
2 into 4.2 by 2 into 4.2 by 2. Right? So you can even write this as 2.1, 2.1 and 2.1. So what does my answer become now? 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 21 by 10 into 21 by 10 into 21 by 10. Children, 7 into 1 is 7, 7 into 3 is 21 and 3 and 3 got cancelled. So in the numerator, I have 88 into 21 into 21 upon 1000. Right? So just calculate
Yes, ma'am.
21 into 21. You get 441. Then do into 88. You get 3528. 38800
No,
by
ma'am.
1000.
38808. It will be 38808.
Yeah, 8. 8 over here, children. Okay. So now there are 3 decimal places. So you get 38.808. And what was the unit? Centimeter. So you get centimeter cube. Now children, what is this? What have we calculated? Volume.
Volume.
What was asked in the question? What was asked in the
Of
question?
mass.
Mass was asked. So from this formula,
So,
I know mass is equals to density into volume. So how can I calculate the mass? Mass is equals to density into volume. What was my density now? Look in the question. Density is given as
8.9.
8.9. Exactly. Into what it is given as
30.
38.808 centimeter cube. And density was how much? See, density was in what unit? Grams, grams
Grams
per
per
centimeter
centimeter
cube.
cube.
Now, children, this centimeter cube and this centimeter cube got cancelled. That is why. What is the unit of mass? The unit of mass is grams.
Gram.
Okay. So now you
Okay,
can just
ma'am.
multiply. You can see, you can also do the approximation. In rough, you can also approximate like 9 into 39 you can do. Okay. So how much do you get? 351 grams you get. This is an approximate. You can write the approximate value also, or you can also calculate it. And how much will we get? 8.9 into 38 point. See, then we are getting, if I calculate the exact value is 345.3912. Then you can even calculate the exact value, and if in your exam the time is less, then you can go for approximate value as well. Okay, remember this thing. And whenever you are calculating the approximate value, just write this sign so that your teacher knows you have done approximation. Okay. Children, minor
Okay, ma'am.
approximation is always accepted in the exam. It is not that your marks will be deducted, but do not forget to put this sign. And also, I'm constantly saying minor approximation. Now, you don't have to do it's written 8.2 and then you are making this thing as 9, or it was 8.4, you are making it as 8. No, all of these approximations will not be accepted. Here it was 8.9, here it was 38.8, which are very close values to the one I've approximated. Right? So, children, you
Yes, ma'am.
understand this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone
Yes, ma'am.
respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, children, quickly copy this question and I will write one more question. That question you will solve on your own and tell me. A hemispherical tank a hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick if inner radius is 1 meter. Find volume of iron used to make. Okay. Children, do this question. Once you're done, then you can copy the above question as well.
Ma'am,
Yes.
uh, the thickness is equals to density.
No, the thickness. How come the thickness and density are equal? I told you. Thickness is related to the inner radius and outer radius. What is the formula for
Mm.
outer radius? Tell me what is the formula for outer radius?
Thickness plus
Yeah, very good. Thickness plus the radius. So that becomes how much? 100 centimeter
it will be
plus 1
2.
centimeter. See,
Mm.
children, the formula for outer radius is, children, we practiced this question in last class. Outer radius is inner radius. So 100 centimeter, you will convert this into centimeter, right? Plus 1 centimeter. So your answer becomes 101 centimeter. What is the volume
Okay.
of the iron required to make the tank becomes? Volume is 4 by 3 pi outer radius cube minus inner radius cube. Children, you don't remember we discussed this formula in last class? Outer radius cube minus the inner radius cube. You have this is capital R.
But ma'am, the volume of hemisphere is not that.
What is it given? Hemisphere. Okay, just make it 2. Just make it 2. Simple, make it 2. Okay. And this is the small r. You got the value for capital R and small r. Pi you will take as 22 by 7 only. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children, did anyone get the answer? Did anyone get the answer? Children, please respond yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, Abdullah, tell me.
The radius is 1 meter, which is equal to 100 centimeter.
Abdullah, we can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Abdullah, speak loudly.
Yes, ma'am. The inner radius is 1 meter, which is equal to 100 centimeter. The thickness
Okay.
is 1
And
centimeter.
small radius is 100. So first of all, you will put everything in the formula. 2 by 3 pi. Capital R cube is 101 cube
Radius is
minus
equal
small
to
r. Okay. How much you get? 3, 2, 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into. What is 101 cube?
103030.
You get 1030301 minus 1000000. Right? So V is
Yes,
equals to
ma'am.
2 into 22 by 3, 7 into. Now what you get over here?
30301.
0, 3, 0,
30301.
3, 0, 1, 1 minus 1 is 0 only. So you get 30301. Children, you see, can 30301 be cancelled by 7? 4 times is 28. No. It can't be cancelled by 7. It can't be cancelled by 3. So what you will do is you will just multiply everything. So V is equals to just multiply
Decimal.
Children, now can I approximately cancel 21 and 22? Okay. Yes, children. Does somebody wants me to ask a question? Okay. So can I approximately cancel 21 and 22?
Yes.
Yeah. So now
Yes,
what
ma'am.
what answer do I get? 60602 and what was the unit? Centimeter cube. And when you convert this answer to meter cube, I told you now how 1 centimeter cube is equals to how much meter cube? 1 by how many zeros?
6.
3, 4, 6.
So answer will be 0.0602 meter cube. That is the volume. Got it, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now next is come to the next question. It says
But ma'am, I got the answer as 6 and yeah, 6,344.9.
6,344.9. Did you do the approximation or the exact value?
I did the exact one.
So this is in centimeter cube, right?
Yes.
So when you convert this into meter cube, how much will you get?
0.63.
No, not 0.63. You have to shift how many places decimal?
0.0.
Remember, this can't be. Either you should be getting 63449. Let me find the exact value. We had 60602 into 22 divided with 21. 63487. The exact value would be, remember, 63487.9, 0.8. This is the exact value, not this. And when you convert it into meter cube, what are you getting? 0.063487. See children, now this value, our approximate value and this value are very close. The first two decimal places are same, only 0.06, 0.06. Only the last decimal places are correct, are different. Children, see, now why can we take approximation and why am I taking that both the answers are correct? Look here, look at the significance. For example, I say there are two chocolates, okay, and for example, there was only one chocolate, okay, which was 10 centimeter, and I cut it in half with my hands only. I cut it into half, like it was something like this. It had these pieces. So I saw, okay, that there are four pieces over here and four pieces over here. So I will cut it like this. So I broke it with the help of my hands, and now I have two pieces like this. Okay. So without even calculating, children, do I know this is 5 centimeter and this is also 5 centimeter? Right? And what do? I give one of the piece to Umema. Abdullah, what is there to laugh? What is so funny going on in the class, Abdullah? Abdullah, am I cracking some jokes? I give one of the piece to Mema and I give the other piece to Bidil. Okay. Now children, I tell both of you to measure it with the help of a scale. Okay. And when you measure, what happens? Umema finds out that her chocolate was actually 4.9987 and Bidil's chocolate was 5 point. How much do you get when you subtract? 5.003. Now children, are these values very different or are they very close? Only they are differing by what factor? They are differing by a factor of 0.003. Now 0.003 is very difficult to measure. Even on your scale, you have how many decimal places? Only you can measure up to one decimal place, right? So measuring
Yes,
up to
ma'am.
two decimal places is already very difficult. We do not even do this much. This already with Umema will say, okay, ma'am, that's okay. It is not that I've gotten less. It's only differing by a factor of 0.003 value, right, children? So in this chapter, these type of approximations are allowed. Why? Because if you see 0.0602 and 0.063487, they are also differing by a very small factor, only by a factor of 0.003. So that is a very small entity. Do you understand that they are almost equal only? Tell me, children, do you understand this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I come to the next question. Okay, now the question is, find the volume of a sphere having surface area is equals to 154 centimeters. Okay, now look here. How will we do this? The surface area is given to us. Surface area is how much? 154. Surface area is 154, right? So what is the formula for surface area of a sphere?
4 by 3 pi r cube.
Surface area.
Oh, so
Bidel, you tell me what is the formula for surface area of sphere? Yes, Bidel.
4 pi r square.
4 pi r square. Yes. So children, we have over here 4 pi r square is equal to 154 centimeter square, right? So 4 into 22 by 7 into r square is how much? 154 centimeter square. So from here, can I calculate the value of r? Can I
Yes, ma'am.
calculate the value of r? How will I calculate the value of r?
R square is equals to 154.
R square is equals to 154 into 7 by 4 into
20.
22. Now I know 11
Yeah.
into 2, 11 into 1 and 11 into 4. 2 into 1, 2 into 7. So what is the value of R now?
49 by 4.
R square is 49 by 4. So now what does R become? Hafsa,
7
wait
by
to
2.
Mema. Hafsa, what will it become?
Become approximately 11.
You do under root of 49 by 4. So what is under root of 49? What is the under root of 49? Quickly tell me, what is the under root of 49? Okay, what is the under root of 4? 2. Okay. Similarly, Hafsa, what number do you multiply twice to get 49? That's not very good, Hafsa. 7 by 2 centimeter. Now, what is the formula for volume? Abdullah, you tell me, what is the formula for volume of a sphere?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
What is the formula for volume of a sphere?
4 divided by 3 pi r cube.
4 by 3 pi r cube. What is r now?
7 by 2.
So 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. 7 and 7 got cancelled. 2 and 2, here 4 got cancelled. Anything else? No. So 22 into 49 upon 6, right? So you can multiply 49 into 22. 1078 by 6. 7 into 6 would
Ma'am,
be
it will be
58.
by 3
Why by 3? You've got a 2
because
over here.
7 by 2. Yeah, 2 and 22 can be cancelled.
Oh, it could have been cancelled. I did not cancel it. No problem. Now we are at the last step only. It does not matter. Okay. How much will it become? 6 into 1 is 6. Okay, 4 carry. 6 into 7 is 42. 5 carry. 6 into 9 is 54. 4 carry. Right? Then again 6 into 6 is 36. So approximately 179.6. Got it, children? Just write centimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, now next question says 27 solid iron spheres each of radius r and surface area s are melted to form a sphere with surface area S dash. Find radius R dash of new sphere, ratio of S and S dash. Now children, look at this question very carefully. There are 27 solid iron spheres. So total number of spheres was 27 and each of the 27 spheres had a radius r. So for example, sphere number 1, sphere number 2, sphere number 3, sphere number 4, sphere number 5. All of them were total 27 spheres in number, and what was their radius? Their radius was small r. Okay. Now what do? They melted all the spheres. They melted all the spheres and they made a one huge sphere out of it. Of this huge sphere, the radius is r dash. Okay, the radius is r dash. You understand what is given in the problem? There were 27 very small spheres. All of the spheres were melted and a new huge sphere was formed. The radius of smaller spheres was r. The radius of the new sphere is r dash. You have to calculate the radius of the new sphere. Okay. Now children, they've also said that the surface area of this one sphere, the surface area is S. The surface area of this huge sphere is S dash. Now children, look very carefully. It is not just for this question, but for every question when you see, whenever it is written that something is being melted to form a new figure. So, volume remains the same. It is not just for this question, it is applicable to any question where you see the word some small figures were melted to form a bigger figure. So what will happen? The volume will remain the same. Now what is the volume of these sphere? First of all, the volume of one sphere is 4 by 3 into pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi. What is r over here? R only, r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. And now children, how many total spheres are there? How many total
27.
spheres are there? 27. So you multiply this with a
Yes,
factor
sir.
of 27. Okay. So this is volume of the initial sphere. So volume 1 is equals to 27 into 4 by 3 pi r. Okay. This is the total volume. Now this is the total volume of the bigger sphere. So V2 is equals to how much? Again 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi. Now what is the radius of this sphere? R dash. R dash is the radius. So 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. Now what happens? I told you volume remains the same. That means V1 is equals to V2. So just equate them. Write 27 into 4 by 3 pi r cube is equals to 4 by 3 pi r dash. 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi got cancelled. 27 r cube is equals to r dash cube. Now children, there is a cube. So what do I do to remove the cube? What do I do to remove the cube?
Divide.
No. Okay, what do I do to remove the square? If I have a square, I want to remove the square, so what will I do? Children, for example, I have 4 square is equals to 4x square is equals to 3y square. I want to remove the square, so what will I do?
You take the value of x.
No, we will under root, children. We under root 4x is equals to under root of 3y, right? That is what we will do. We do the under root. Now children, similarly, if there is a cube, so we will do cube root. So just do the cube root of all the numbers. On taking cube root, what do we have? Cube root of 27 r cube is equals to cube root of r dash. So cube root of 27 is how much?
3.
3. Cube root of small r cube is r only, is equals to cube root of r cube is r dash. So this is the value, 3r is equals to r dash, right? That means the radius of the bigger sphere, r dash, is 3 times the radius of the smaller sphere. Got it? What was
Yes,
the
ma'am.
question now? Come to the question again. Ratio of r dash, radius of new sphere. So what is the radius of new sphere? We calculated radius of new sphere is 3r. Part 1 is done. Part 2 says calculate the ratio of surface area. So surface area of first one, it was S. So the value of S is how much now? What is the formula for S? What is the formula for S?
For the surface.
4 pi r square. 4 pi r square.
Yes.
What is the now again surface area of bigger sphere was S dash. So S dash is how much? 4 pi r dash square. But now children, we know the value of r dash. So can I just put the value of r dash over here? What is the value of r dash?
3.
3r. So just put the value of 3r and then square it. So what do we get? 4 pi 9r square. So answer is how much? 9 into 4 pi r. Don't multiply with 9. I'll tell you why. So this is the value for s dash and this is the value. Now the question was finding the ratio. So s by s dash is how much? 4 pi r square divided by 9 into 4 pi r. Cancel this. Get 1 by 9. 1 by 9. Got it? Now children, can you relate it to r dash? See, what is the ratio for r by r dash? R by r dash is 1 by 3. Right? R by the ratio for radius is 1 by 3 and the ratio of surface area is 1 by 9. So can you try to find a relationship between ratio for radius and ratio for surface area? Just an extra note point. Tell me.
Yes.
It's 3 times.
Is 3 times? No. In this case it is 3 times. But if it was 2 then it would have been 8. So it's not 3 times, instead it's cube. So S by S dash. S by S dash is how much? R by R dash square. Okay? Because you remember surface area is 4 pi r. Children, now tell me one thing. So V1, V by V dash will be how much? R by R dash, and then what should I put? What should I put? Cube. Children, what is the formula for volume? Volume is 4 by 3
4
pi
by 3
r cube.
pi.
That means volume is related to the radius by how many times? By cubing the radius, and surface area is related to the radius by squaring the radius. So that is why the ratio is also like this only. Okay, they can give you this in exam. So remember this. The surface area ratio is r by r dash square and volume ratio is r by r dash cube. So this was a very important question and it was not very difficult as well. Okay, you all understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone respond. children, now you can copy this, okay? Just copy this quickly.